Welcome to Amy's Bag Adventures. I'm Amy Primo, an independent consultant with 31 Gifts, and as you can see, I have a rather large bag to show you today. This is our Get Creative Large Carrier, and this bag was actually designed to carry your sewing machine. Yeah. Now, I have a sewing machine. You may remember, I do not know how to sew. I've had the machine for a couple of years. I still have not kind of worked up the courage to use it. But when I got this, I was so excited because I thought, oh, I can carry my sewing machine and that will make it a little bit easier to get it from upstairs where I have it stored to down here where I need to be able to work. My sewing machine is actually too big for this, but a lot of people are able to fit their sewing machines in it. If you're not sure if yours would work, just send me the measurements of yours. I'm happy to, kind of measure it and tell you whether or not it would work. But even though I can't use it as a sewing machine bag, I think it's a great bag. So you can see it's a very large tote. It does have the nice adjustable strap. Now I don't have it really adjusted down because if I adjust it too far down, you can't see it on camera. The strap is a little softer than our large utility totes, but still in that same, kind of weave. So this bag has, on the top, you can see a zipper. This zipper actually goes to the pocket inside. So what you put in here is going to show up when you open the bag. The top unzips, and this top part actually then becomes a flap. Okay, so here is your pocket that you access from the outside. Now this bag is not heavy, it's just the way I have things in it, it's making it a little bit hard to get to it. So you can see I have some scissors in there. It's covered in that PVC, so if you're putting anything in that is messy, like glitter, glue, paint, it would wipe right out. Now you also have here in the front, there are several smaller pockets. It's accessed by one zipper, but there's different little segments. So this is great if you are using it as a sewing machine bag for like your thread, your bobbins, your needles. Hey, I know the jargon. I just don't know how to sew, right? I am, as you can see, using it as a knitting bag. So I have my current project in here. The inside is completely open, which makes sense. It's an open compartment. It was designed to hold your sewing machine. So this is obviously a great knitting or crochet bag. I put most of our bags through the knitting test. Can it carry my current projects? And my knitted projects, sometimes I do scarves, but I tend to do ponchos. I do a lot of Afghans. So they start small, but they get a lot bigger. And so my requirements for a bag that can handle my knitting, it has to be big enough to carry the project from start to finish, because the last thing I want to do is scoop it out of one bag when I'm halfway through and put it into a bigger bag, right? I like for it to zip or close in some fashion. And the reason I like that is I often take my knitting with me, although I haven't really been since the pandemic started. I've been keeping it at home, but it kind of protects it. I also have dogs, and one of them thinks that she is part cat and likes to play with my yarn. So I need to keep the bag closed to keep her out of it. It also then protects it from dust, and just whatever's in the environment. So that's one of the reasons I like it. Plus, if I'm carrying it with me, it protects it from the weather. And it needs to be something that functions. When I'm going for a knitting bag, yeah, I like it to look cute, but I also want it to function. And this kind of meets all of those because there's room for me to put the different little things I need. Now, I also think this would be a great carry-on. Now, of course, I have to hold it up, but look at how great this would be as a carry-on, because you could use packing cubes or pouches and put everything in it that you need. You could easily access you know, maybe like your earbuds or your charger. I think this is also a great teacher bag. Now, I am not a teacher, but I know a lot of teachers, and I know you guys have a lot of stuff to carry, and you can kind of put everything in this. It's good for not only your sewing machine, but your Cricut as well, or any other of those types of machines that you have, or your supplies. You could probably use it as a briefcase if you wanted to. I had somebody ask about it, and yeah, I think you probably could. You could absolutely get a laptop in it because it's big enough. And there again, the fact that it zips closed is helpful if you're carrying a laptop through weather, because if it's raining or snowing, you don't really have to worry about it, right? Because it's kind of protected. So I think a great, maybe a great dance bag. If you have a daughter or granddaughter who's in dance, this would be a cute dance bag to carry everything. You could use it as a teacher bag. I said as a teacher bag, as a carry-on, a diaper bag. This is a kind of a popular diaper bag for moms with more than one child that they need to carry things for, because you can get a lot in it. So it is our Get Creative Large Carrier. And this bag is awesome. I think you're really going to love it. If you have any questions, or you want to make sure your machine's going to fit before you order it, just let me know. I am happy to help you. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.